Guys, hello out there and welcome back to another episode of Daily Blue Weekly. My name's Bluey.
My name's Gabe.
And this is your weekly news. This is your weekly dose of all the news stories that matter, but it's mostly the ones that don't. Sorry, mate. I'm fucking still in holiday mode.
Coming in hot 2024. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year, mate.
Happy New Year to you.
Yeah, I've just come back in. I've literally just come back from the coast now, like 2 hours ago.
Straight back into the work.
Straight back to the hard slog of this fucking pod. How are you?
I'm going well, mate. Where'd you say you were?
Was up at Crescent Head. So I was up at, I went up to Crescent Head for New Year's and then on the way back stopped at a place called Blackhead just outside of Foster. Family's got a place up there. So I stopped in there, scabbed some free food and a bed off them for the night.
Has the missus returned? Was she there with you?
Yeah, she was with me. Yeah. And I left her there.
Yeah.
Fucking
no, but I remember she's left you on a long stint for Christmas.
Oh, yeah. So I haven't seen you. Yeah. Yeah.
And then so she's come back and then you're going to Crescent Head.
Yeah. So the bride was away in Tassie she was on a hike. She did like this crazy nature hike with her sister over from like the 23rd till the 28th. Nah, longer. The 20th till like the 28th or 29th. Which was just respect to her. Yeah. Loved it. She said it was amazing. I was like, yeah, count me out. She asked me if I wanted to go. I was like, no.
I'm chilling.
I'm chilling.
Schooners instead, thanks.
Oh, I just didn't get off the lounge. So she did this like unbelievable hike, nature, animals, mountains. Looked amazing. Not for me.
Got some good pickies though.
Looked great.
Yeah, Matt.
Looked great. So yeah, I was left to my own devices for, like pretty much 8 days. The first 8 days of the break.
God, was that a mistake?
You can imagine how that went. Yeah. So, and then I've spent the last like week just fucking eating and laying. My back's really sore just from being constantly on my back, like either on a lounge or a sunbed or a regular bed. Yeah. It's fucking crazy.
Too much horizontality.
Like overdosed.
OD'd on horizontality.
OD'd on laying down. It's my back's killing. And I know it's just from being sedentary, like just from not fucking moving. So that's good. I'm getting fat, which is scary because we're going into camp. We're going to training on Monday.
Yeah, it is Monday.
Yeah, we start Monday. So, which I'm excited for because like I've just been being a proper piece of shit for like the last 2 weeks now. I mean, I'm sure everyone has. It's just that time of year. You just pig out. But yeah, Crescent Head was sick. So we went, had New Year's up there. There was like me, another 3 of the boys, their partners, and then 2 of the boys have kids as well.
Oh, sure.
So there was like kids and
did they make it to the swap over 12 o'clock?
No, one of the kids was 2. She was very soft effort. She went to bed very early.
Pussy.
Bottle of milk and went to bed. The fucking cat. And
one bottle of milk.
Pathetic effort. And then the young fella, I won't say his name because he's a young kid, but good mate's young fella. He's like 5. And he made the first lot of fireworks. It's like 10 o'clock fireworks.
Trying his heart out to stay up.
Yeah. Did he make the second lot? I actually can't remember. I was high range. Yeah. And then the kids went to bed and then it was like a fucking
higher range.
Yeah, really got stuck in. But New Year's was awesome. And then, there's this amazing bakery up there. Like the weather was shitty, but we just sit inside and play Jenga and eat pies and drinking stubbies. And then there was a bit of cricket on and it was fucking good. It's been a sick few days. And then I had that crushing like reality sort of struck today when we left Blackhead to come back. I was like, oh, fuck. I've got like 4 days left and then I'm back at work. Yeah. I genuinely hadn't thought about it. My phone went flat.
Which is really nice.
Amazing.
Yeah.
My phone went flat 2 days ago. I didn't charge it. And then I put it on charge in the car today and I had 2 texts about work. I was like, fuck. Oh, it's that now. Yeah. And I had to make a phone call today about work. I was like, oh, fuck.
You're so far away from it. It's just creeping back in.
Hadn't even thought about it at all. It's been
obviously
bliss.
Once you're in it, you're just like, it is what it is. Oh, but that whole dread period of it coming.
Oh, just because I hadn't thought about it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, fuck, it's here.
I have a job.
Yeah. It's back. So, but yeah, I mean, yeah. But it's been great. It's been like one of the great fucking breaks in terms of like just kicking back and treating myself.
It kind of feels like even though we filmed last year.
Yeah. It
does feel like ages between that last podcast, doesn't it?
It feels like fucking a month since the last episode, which is, I suppose, a good thing because it means it's going slow.
Missing each other, man.
What'd you do for New Year's? What'd you do since I saw you last?
I had like a pretty tame one. A few of my mates were this, there, here, there, everywhere. So there was only a couple of the boys left in Newey.
Have you got a new mullet cut in, by the way?
Yeah, I got a
Give me a
new
look at
cut.
this thing.
I got it cut today.
That's fucking tight.
Thanks, man.
Still long on top.
Yeah, because I can't pull off the short on top, so I have to kind of push back.
I'd like a bit more business on top. I like it though.
Yeah, but I can't. I don't think I can pull off that look. I don't think it's who I am, man.
We'll see. It looks good anyway. It looks nice.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, newsroom. Give the haircut some love, opposed to last time where I just got sprayed.
1,000 in the newsroom
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
shout out to all 1,000 of us in the newsroom.
Huge respect. If you're not there, fucking pull your finger out.
10,000 by the end of 2024.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Why not? Yeah, got that cut today. But yeah, all my mates are away. There was only a few of us here. Said, fuck it, come around here.
Oh, you have a house party?
Well, not fully, but we like played some card games, drinking, went to the pub down the road, and I have to shout this guy out because I fucked up. I was ordering a schooner, and bar staff, she goes and gets it, and she walks back and she goes, "This might be a weird question, but do you like cheese?" And I've looked around and there's two blokes sitting in the corner and I don't know who set me up.
You've been stitched.
But I'm just like looking at it, like they're kind of both smiling at me. I was like, which fucking one of you? They didn't say anything. Walked out, had a few drinks, played King's Cup at the pub again.
Yeah, how does that get received when you start playing King's Cup in pubs?
I mean, I haven't been stopped
Haven't
yet.
had any dramas yet?
Have not had drama yet.
That's good. That's the kind of thing I would be like self-conscious about. I'd be like, not that you should be, but I'd be concerned about. You know, there's like RSA about sculling drinks and causing a ruckus and all that sort of stuff.
I'm going to be on some wanted posters around pubs now.
Generally, the fucking fun police basically is what I'm worried about.
Yeah. But it was really quiet at the pub I was at.
That's good.
But it was my missus' turn to go shout, and she's come back and she's gone, bloke in there asked if it was for you, and he paid for our drinks.
Oh, man.
And he's like, tell Gaby's bald friend, say g'day. And I've gone, oh, fucking oath.
It was me.
Next time I'm getting up, I'll go say thank you. And he was gone by the time I got back. So thank you, mate. If you're listening, I appreciate it heaps.
Bald schooner shouting superhero.
Yeah.
Legend.
Came back to mine. Everyone's had too much to drink. I got a good video for you.
Did you make it to midnight?
Yeah, I did make it to midnight.
Nice.
Before that, oh, you wouldn't have seen it. I don't know if you noticed. There's a different TV in my lounge room.
I did not see that. I'm not very observant.
A mate of mine has tripped and fell and knocked a telly. and
Classic the boys.
yeah, classic. But, you know, he didn't mean it.
Nah.
He was sorted out. First sort. It's already fucked.
Yeah.
We may as well
So you
punch the
just
shit out
smashed
of
the
it.
fuck out of it? Yeah. Nice, fellas. Nice, fellas.
Oh, shit.
I've literally done the exact same thing.
How do you not?
Yeah, as dudes. The house I lived in Ireland, it was something to do. I can't remember. Telly broke, and it was an old kind of glass. It was a big one, but you know the screen. They're not glass now. It was the screen was glass out the second story window. It was so good. Bro, and it fucking exploded too.
And it would have been so satisfying.
Yeah, we were like, yeah, just boys being fucking boys.
And like, as you say, it's so funny that's just bloke shit. Like, I reckon as soon as he fucked it, I think it was 3 or 4 of us boys were just like, oh, well, we're going to fuck it up now.
Yeah.
Like, the missos were there. Wouldn't have crossed their minds to fuck it up anymore.
They're built different, mate. Yeah. Boys are built different. There's a page I've been thoroughly enjoying on Instagram of late. I think it's called Boys Being Boys or Boys Doing Boy Stuff. Something to that effect. And the clips that I've been getting in my algorithm are just dudes finding huge rocks on the side of hills or the side of cliffs and jamming sticks in them and like jimmying off these fucking big rocks and just launching them off cliffs.
Yeah.
It gets my heart racing.
That shit's mad. Or when they drop stuff off bridges.
Yeah. And like hopefully obviously I hope they're being responsible and not hurting anyone. But, well, I mean, not too responsible.
Not hurting anyone.
I'm don't be responsible, actually. Be fucking idiots. But, yeah, I would like that. It makes me like, my heart rate goes up watching it. I'm like, whoa, yes.
You just like want to be there so bad.
Yeah, big time.
Like, yeah, that was a good, even though this TV's fucked, I got a makeshift one, it was borderline worth it.
Yeah. You got to break stuff.
Ended up at fucking karaoke for midnight. Said it in passing. My mates rang up and just booked us in for like 11:45.
Perfect.
Yeah, so we're just in karaoke at midnight.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What'd you see? Were you singing?
I did a bit of Nickelback. I can't remember what song it was exactly.
Like coming into midnight?
Nah.
Oh, that would have been perfect.
I think we were all just like counting down or whatever the fuck at that point.
Yeah. That would have been great.
Yeah, no, that was pretty fun. Came home, nothing else. I've been back to work. It was fine.
Are you working already?
Yeah, I did my first shift yesterday.
Yeah, right.
It was fine. Like, and I didn't work for too long, but
That's right.
that getting up in the morning, it fucking takes a toll on you. Like that first,
Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
yeah.
It's definitely gonna hurt. I've been sleeping in. I'm not a normal sleeping guy, but I've been going to bed quite late and then sleeping till like sort of 8:30. No, but that's like for me. That's literally 4 hours later than I normally get out of bed.
People listening to you are just like sleeping.
Oh, that's like it's all relative.
Yeah,
mate.
of course,
it's all
of course.
relative. There's no, it feels good. It feels nice. Yeah, maybe I'll just become a fucking big sloth now.
Getting to bed early is also like training yourself to get back into bed early is the harder part, I reckon.
Yeah, when you're not tired.
Yeah.
We had dinner, my auntie and uncles, at fucking 9:30 last night.
Yeah, that's
just what they do. They're just like we had like an arvo snack at like 4. We'd been out on the beach all day, like fishing and carrying on. It was amazing. Come back, had a munch at like 4, like beautiful ham sandwiches.
Late lunch.
And then they didn't get dinner started till like 8:30.
And they were just chilling a bit.
And they were just chilling. We were just drinking stubbies, talking shit. And then like dinner came out at like 9:30. I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah,
That's normally normally well past my bedtime. I obviously had a nap before that too.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
Right, mate. Anything else? Any other news? Any other news in the
I'm trying
universe?
to think. Nah, I do. I mean, you do it this time of year. And I'm hoping everyone listening is doing the same. But you just I think it every year. I eat so much this time of year. I know, I sort of touched on it. Like the Christmas leftovers are there. I haven't been hungry. You know, like you get hungry. I haven't felt hunger, and I know it's such a first world. Like there's people starving. Obviously, that sucks.
And you're just flexing. I haven't been fucking hungry,
bro.
in
But you know, like you get like you work and you're like, oh, I can't wait for smoke, or like, oh, I can't wait for lunch, or I'm looking forward. I couldn't tell you the last time I felt hungry.
Yeah,
mate. I'm just constantly.
Anytime you're bored, just munch.
And overeating. Like every meal, I'm walking away going, oh fuck, like not eating to a point of satisfaction. I'm going, oh, and then there's like, I've busted myself on 2 pies when I could have had 1, and then there's a caramel tart. I'm like, no, I couldn't. And then 4 seconds later, I'm like, I've got it in my mouth. It's fucking obscene.
Yeah.
It's scary. It's been great. It's been amazing. And then and then the piss too. And then just like stubbies every day. Like it's a sweet life. It's a very, very sweet life.
It's been good.
It's been great.
I hope everyone enjoyed their holiday season. Some of you who are back at work right now, our thoughts are with you. And those who are still on holidays, keep doing your fucking thing.
Yeah, there's a couple of builders that we work for that have got next week off as well.
Yeah.
I'm like, you fucking, how good's that? Imagine having another week up your sleeve. That'd be nice. But nah, I'm looking forward to a bit of structure and routine. Get back into some training and just, that is the flip side of gorging like this all the time. My brain fog is nuts at the moment. Like I feel this could be a fucking complete shocker this episode because I just feel so slow.
Just not there.
Like nah, like nothing.
Blunt.
My vocab's gone. Like I can't think of.
That's one of your biggest strengths.
That's all I got. That is it. That is my fucking. That's all I've got. It's gone. I just feel dumb and slow and unhealthy. So that is the flip side of eating like a complete pig all the time.
I'm looking forward to this training.
It's going to be awesome.
Like, it'll be the first time in a very long time that like I've like had to commit to some training.
We'll give a shout out to our boxing sponsors too, just quickly. Gateshead Traffic Solutions on board officially for the boxing. Tick. Pie Mechanic Urala officially on board as a sponsor for the boxing.
Yes.
Sulek Electrical officially on board for the boxing, and Australia Wide Scaffolding as well. So we've got 4 sponsors.
I've heard great things about them.
Great. One of the great scaffolding mobs. So that's a quick shout out to our very generous boxing sponsors. And, there's one more. Toowoomba Mobile Welding. Toowoomba Mobile Welding, our other boxing sponsor. Apologies, that is complete fucking dog shit from me. Toowoomba Mobile Welding. For all your welding needs in the area of Toowoomba.
Let's go.
Let's go. Time for some news.
Time for some news, baby.
This story's tickled me already, Gabe.
Ocean Alley keyboardist Lachlan Galbraith apologises after he was caught on CCTV footage shoplifting a $17.95 bottle lid from a New Zealand store.
Was he knocking off a lid for his Yeti?
Yeah, he's just lost the lid for his Yeti and just, I guess, did not want to buy another another full bottle. If I was to have a stab, I'd say he probably has the money. Or if not, makes a good enough income to afford one.
They were first on the Triple J Hottest 100 a few years ago, weren't they?
Yeah, and the song's taken back off again. Confidence. It's getting another run in the social media universe.
They we don't need to watch the video, but because the thumbnail alone of his face, he looks hungover for starters.
Yeah.
And he looks really sad. Oh, that's really funny.
It's also like a shocker. Like it kind of sounds like he's reading a teleprompter, or like his publicist is just giving him some bullshit to read.
100%, that's what would happen. Yeah. $17.95 for a bottle lid. Yetis are fucking expensive.
Oh, true.
Well, I mean,
is it just the lid, or is it just is it the full bottle?
No, it says bottle lid. I think he knocked off the bottle lid.
Yeah, he did, but I kind of assumed he just unscrewed one.
I'd say they sell the lids separately.
They must do.
Also, talking about rip-offs, Yetis. What's not a rip-off? Soul Cat. If you're looking for and their lids do not cost fucking $17.95.
You may not even be able to get them separately, but still, they don't cost that.
You can.
Oh, gross.
You definitely can buy them separately, and they do not cost $17.95. Code Daily Blue. Thank you, Soul Cat. Back to the story at hand. That's funny. That's very funny.
Now, this is a hot take. I empathise with him a bit.
Explain that to me, Gabe.
Look, I've admitted.
Well, yeah, you're a klepto.
That I've got a little bit of klepto in me, and I don't think I'm alone. And I reckon even somewhere deep down, Bluey, you would like the thrill of stealing something.
Nah, I couldn't enjoy it, eh?
Nah.
I'm too anxious.
Yeah.
I don't like doing the wrong thing.
Me either, really. That's my little... It's not even a guilty pleasure because I don't do it, but like it was something that I got off on a little bit. So I think he's just like, you know what? I can afford anything. I want a little bit of a thrill.
Yeah, maybe it's that kind of thing. The thing that always baffles me, there are a few... Like Lindsay Lohan, I think, was a bit of a notorious shop. I mean, she was just a rat bag anyway, but the thing... Like celebrities or like people know who he is. Celebrities and stuff. It's like, you're going to... Like...
You have a spotlight on you, bro.
You're probably going to get caught, and then when you do, it's even worse because people know you have the money. It's fucking funny as fuck.
Yeah.
It's very funny for people like us to be like, what a dumb cunt. What a fucking idiot.
I also think, like, and obviously he should return it. It is a fuck thing to do. I don't actually condone it. I just think it's funny.
You do.
No.
You can say you do. It's fine. The people know you're a piece of shit. It's fine. No. You can condone stealing.
I don't condone stealing from small businesses.
Also, Yeti... At the risk of burning another sponsor before we've got one, Yeti are baby. Insanely overpriced.
But people love them and they are quite good, I heard.
So
of course. I love my Soul Cat.
They're like
I hear good things about Yeti.
They're They're like $120 for a water bottle.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's insane.
That is really crazy.
That's fucking nuts. You should be knocking that shit off.
So you condone it too.
Kinda.
But like, I think the other thing I find funny about this is, like, when I find this out, I'm like, I'm boycotting Ocean Alley now. Like, I don't give a fuck.
No.
Like, if you knocked off a bottle lid, like, if your music's still good, go for it.
You can separate the art from the artist. You probably still like Michael Jackson, even though he molested those kids. That's
allegedly. More on Michael Jackson later.
R. Kelly, still a big R. Kelly guy.
Yeah.
The thing I do like about it is like I don't know Ocean Alley's background, but just purely on face value, they look like kind of rat bag, surfy, fun guys.
Yeah.
That's very on brand. If they are, I don't know. I'm not.
If they are what
Alley
you
guy.
perceive them to be,
exactly. If they are the band that I perceive them to be, then knocking off Yeti lids is very much what they should be doing. It's like the Dune Rats and shit. Like they're all bong heads, and you'd expect them to be stealing shit and breaking shit. And
Scott Grant,
you know what I mean?
Like at the beach.
Yeah, it seems kind of on brand for them.
If you listen to his publicist, it's not on brand.
Yeah, but that's that's the publicist's job. At least they're being true to themselves by stealing shit, which I like. Which I like. It means you should keep stealing shit too. Holy shit!
A man leaps and attacks Clark County judge inside Nevada court after the judge denies his probation. Bluey, scroll across 2 slides.
Wow, this looks exciting. Whoa! Holy! Oh no!
This dude fully jumps and like tackles her over the counter.
No! Oh, he's going to be in a lot of trouble after that. He's going to be in more trouble than he was before. Great screenshots.
Yeah, absolutely. His name was Deobra Redden.
I believe that's Deborah.
Okay, well, there we go. Redden was present for sentencing on a charge of attempted battery and substantial bodily harm. As the judge, Holtis was seated behind the bench. Redden suddenly ran up to her, jumped over the bench, and launched the attack. Hey, if that's your response, brother, no shit you didn't get probation.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That'll make her change her mind.
Attacking a judge is one of the... It's like guys that get done for attacking coppers. It's like you're in big shit now.
That's the most insane video.
America, like I know... They get charged crazy. They get crazy charges for... I don't know what he was looking at beforehand. He's in fucking huge trouble now.
Oh, he's behind bars for life, right?
I don't know. Probably. You can't attack a judge. And the... No, it's not funny. We shouldn't be laughing at this. We should laugh at this. This is exactly what this show is. We're going to laugh at it. The way he jumped over that was the same way I would jump at like one of my mates if I was tackling him on the piss.
Yeah.
It was like a...
Dive.
It was a dive. Like, it wasn't like a flying punch. It was just like a crosshatch Superman dive over the judge's dead. Very funny.
Yeah.
Very, very funny stuff.
Yeah, I mean, obviously probably not a great guy, getting denied probation for battery and... substantial bodily harm.
I'm not here to cast judgment on the guy. It could be a stitch up. We don't know.
But even if he was innocent, he's fucking
fucked
guilty
now. He's fucked now. That's funny. That's great.
An alarm sounded for several minutes during the incident, alerting others in the vicinity. Court marshal confirmed that the judge, Holthus, is unarmed, but another marshal involved in the altercation has been hospitalised.
Oh, shit.
Fucking hell.
Wonder what happened.
Look at that screenshot.
Yeah, it's amazing.
No, that
oh, no. He's seen him get up. You see him getting up. He's like, oh, shit.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's great. Don't do that. I don't think you should do that. If you're his lawyer must have just been going, oh, fuck.
I was just thinking the same thing. Like, that's a stain next to your record. Yeah. Like, taking that case.
His lawyer's probably about to turn him and go, don't worry, mate, we can appeal it. And before he could say, we can appeal it, he's out of the seat and tackling the judge. He's like, oh, boy. Oh, boy. Great stuff.
Free my boy, man.
Yeah. We got him. We'll support him. We'll support him. We support Deborah.
He's going to have an NRL contract.
Yeah. That was a very Oz tag. It was like an Oz tag dive.
Yeah, that's a great example.
This looks great.
A frustrated Indian food delivery driver heads out on horse after fuel queues. We've got an Indian man, maybe looking like a DoorDash operator, perched up on the back of a pony, getting into his work.
So I think the name of the food, this is in Hyderabad in India, and the name of the delivery company is Zomato. So they've got fuel shortages. That's great. So they're going through massive fuel shortages in India. So obviously the queues are out of control at the Bowser. And he's gone, fuck this. Where's my trusty steed?
Yeah. Some fucking original horsepower.
That's commitment. That's the bloke who takes his job seriously. I fucking respect the hell out of it.
I didn't even think about it.
Wouldn't mind a few more fucking delivery drivers around this part of the world taking it a bit more seriously like this bloke does.
No, a little bit less blasé.
Having a bit more respect for the craft of delivering food.
Mate, you wouldn't be shocked if people resorted to that around here just based on prices alone.
Fuel's gone down slightly.
Yeah, but still, still sucks.
Yeah, it still sucks badly. That's great. There was a guy, where were we? Oh, wait, did I? That's another thing that's bothering me at the moment. If it's, like I've seen something, I now know that I saw this on Instagram, but just then in my head, I was like, did I witness this or was it a video I watched? You know what I mean? Like,
you're starting to believe like shit you witnessed in real life.
Because I'm so like brain dead at the moment. So we had that weather the other day. Here's the story.
Okay, yeah.
The story is, I saw a video of, we had that crazy hailstorm the other day.
Yes.
There was a woman on a horse that had obviously taken the horse around the block. The horse and the woman got caught in the hailstorm. The horse has sent the woman flying. I then just thought, did I watch that happen? I just now don't know. I do know that I didn't see it. But for about 5 seconds then I was like, yeah, I was out the other day and I saw this.
Thank fucking God this boxing training's coming up, mate, because you need to get off the sore stat.
That's bad, eh?
Blurring reality with social media.
It's going to get bad because I'm going to sober up. My head's going to clear up and then I'm going to start getting CTE from getting punched in the head and I'm going to get all foggy again.
Yeah, well, true. I forgot about that.
Anyway, I can't even remember where I was going with that. It was just a horse story that I had to do with this.
No, and that's hilarious as shit.
A woman got thrown off her horse.
You
I
should
hope
have
she's all
phrased
right.
it as if you saw it. That would have been way funnier.
Well, I thought I did for a second. I thought I genuinely saw that. I didn't. But more horses.
I think it would be sick if my delivery driver rocked up on a horse.
Be pretty baller.
Yeah,
Pretty
hell
sick
yeah.
move. Pretty sick move going for a schooner and tying a horse up out the front. Imagine rocking up to the pub like,
Bruh.
with a dart in your mouth and like hop off, tie your horse up, put your ciggy
Next to
out.
someone else's horse.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Proper Red Dead Redemption shit if you ever played that.
Surely you're not allowed to. There has to be. You couldn't have 20 schooners and ride your horse home.
Nah.
You'd be getting done DUI for sure.
Man, I think I heard something like a crazy loophole with
It's
that.
a great technicality.
Yeah, like there's some technicality because you're not driving.
There's
Like,
no way.
because it has a mind of its own. Like, you could, or some bullshit like
There's
that.
no way.
Yeah, I know, but like, I feel like I heard something like that. It was
That'd
probably
be
a
great.
dumb TikTok that someone just tried to fucking make up.
There was a fella I went to school with who he left school quite early. He's ended up becoming really successful, but he left school at like fucking 14 to lay bricks.
Yeah.
And he was big into horses. And it was one of like where I used to grow up was like near the lake, and you'd be out and you'd just see him with his horse. It was fucking cool as fuck.
Yeah. But he definitely got bullied for it.
Well, it was just like, it was odd.
Yeah.
But he didn't get bullied. He was just like, it was like, what the fuck? Like, he was into horses, whatever.
Oh, bro, if you're in high school and you have a hobby that's not mainstream,
Yeah.
you are made fun of.
Well,
It's just the rules.
We were riding our bikes and then we'd see him on his horse and we're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Very, very strange.
Looking at your like bike, real jealous. Like,
Yeah, damn, I wish I had a fucking horse.
Yeah.
Also, horses, when you get up close to them, they're very impressive animals. Like if you go to the races and get up close to, I mean, huge cocks, obviously.
yeah.
But no, like actually, like being close to a big racehorse, you see how high and like powerful and muscly they are. You're like, fuck,
I respect this thing.
I respect the hell out of that fucking animal. That's awesome. And I wouldn't mind getting drunk and riding one. That'd be fun too.
Shout out to all delivery drivers getting into their work.
Yeah, that's all. That's great commitment from that fella. Love to see it. Respect it. Respect the hell out of it. You fucking outdone yourself on the stories here. These
That's what, mate.
are interesting, funny looking stories.
I know, and I've only got them the last 2 days.
Done well, mate. Read this next headline to the people.
Multiple Mickey Mouse horror movies announced as Steamboat Willie enters public domain. Now, Steamboat Willie, I think, is the original Mickey Mouse. If you ever seen that black and white video
Yes.
of it looks like Mickey Mouse driving a boat, apparently they're technically different characters, but people are now allowed to use that character's IP for whatever they want.
Okay, so they're not the copyright's expired on Steamboat Willie.
Yeah,
so
95 years or something.
That's kind of what copyright is, I think.
Yeah. So that's come to an end, and there's a bunch of horror movies coming out involving like a Mickey Mouse-esque character
Wow.
trotting down some teenagers, I guess.
Wow. Is there... Okay, so there's actually trailers for these movies.
I believe so. I haven't witnessed them. Yeah, I mean, I guess the idea of using such a big character obviously draws some eyes to it. Hopefully they don't end up to be duds. Also, like, it ended and the trailers were made, so people were making them in preparation for the copyright to run out.
Yeah, it's kind of like, not the same, but it's kind of the same idea as like when people just buy domain names on the internet and wait for something. Like they probably, people are much smarter than us that would be sitting on these ideas like the copyright's about to expire on that. Let's get something ready for when it does. It's a good idea. I don't know, how fucking scary is Mickey Mouse going to be? Like how fucking scary could you make I don't know.
It'll be like a creepy horror mask, you know what I mean? Like it'd be someone like wearing a fucking like horror version of Mickey Mouse's head or some shit.
Yeah. I mean, mice are kind of gross.
What character like would you hate or like you think would be like a freaky fucking horror movie villain?
Oh, like a fun cartoon character?
Yeah.
Fuck, good question.
Like, is it something like
Winnie the Pooh? Like, but he's
Bro, I think they've done that.
Oh, like a horror.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a horror Winnie the Pooh.
Was it Cocaine Bear?
No, I actually watched that though, and it was fucking pretty. How you going?
Was it shit? Apparently it was shit.
Yeah, it was fucking
It
weird.
was complete shit.
Yeah, and they used the cocaine thing like as a gimmick. Like it was barely about that.
Cocaine's not to be joked about.
Winnie the Pooh horror movie.
What the fuck?
It's a good guess from you. Someone also had the same idea.
Blood and honey. That's weird.
So I don't know how. I didn't think Winnie the Pooh was public domain.
What about was it Elmer Fudd? Was he the guy that was trying to hunt Bugs Bunny all the time?
Yeah, that could be a good spin.
Because he loves firearms, like very much like a Hills Have Eyes kind of, like a southerner that lives in a little shed somewhere that hunts.
Yeah, little baldy, wears his little hat.
Little weird gimp.
And he like fucking makes him like dress up as rabbits or some shit. Makes him come stay at his farm.
Change
he
him
acts
up
real nice, and then
hunts him.
Well, we need to write this one down. We need to look at when Elmer Fudd's available.
When the copyright expires on Elmer Fudd, go into production. Not a bad shout.
Elmo could be pretty freaky.
I'm not into horror movies. I don't watch them.
I'm just like
I like to feel good.
Yeah, me too. But I'm just starting to get on the I like if it's like thriller horror, I'm there.
Yeah, I don't just like Texas Chainsaw Massacre it's just blood and gore. Yeah. And it doesn't matter. It's just like here comes a scare. Now this guy's dead. But like something like The Prestige, which we touched on, that was a little bit spooky. Some parts were a bit spooky.
A little bit.
Not really.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Shutter Island.
Yeah,
Shutter Island.
Yes.
Much better example. Shutter Island. Because that is jumpy and that is a little bit scary and there is a few scenes in that.
But it works.
But also then there's like, it's got you, I'm thinking the whole time. I like to think, Gabe.
Yeah, don't scare me for the fuck of scaring me.
Don't, just make me think a little bit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? This very intellectual.
No, as you can tell by us discussing fucking Elmer Fudd horror movie edition.
The fine points of cinematography. Yeah, like I don't just want to be scared for the sake of being scared. I'm like, mate, scare me and then educate me.
Mate, we could have Mickey Mouse as the mascot for our show with no legal problems.
Just put him right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Delta Bravo if you're listening. Give us a Mickey Mouse inspired piece.
That would be awesome.
Absolutely zero legal repercussions.
Yeah, we're golden.
Unless somebody snaps up the IP between now and then Delta Bravo's getting fucking sued. We'll just fucking flick it straight onto him. Sorry, talk to him.
Prisoner found naked in his girlfriend's cell after scaling 2 fences at maximum security prison.
That's great. A male inmate at Australia's largest prison has been found naked in the cell of his female lover, who was also being held in the same jail.
Anything's possible, man.
That's outstanding. The prisoner managed to leave his unit at Clarence Correctional Centre near Grafton, which is just up near that way.
Oh, yeah?
In northern New South Wales on Saturday, and get with his girlfriend in an attempt an end-of-year tryst. So he was going for a start.
Hey, bro. Love finds a way.
That's great.
Love finds a way, man.
The privately run prison is a maximum and minimum security facility. Well, that seems fucking...
Kind of sounds like a medium...
Sounds counterintuitive. For male and female offenders with 1,700 beds open in July. I mean, yeah, it doesn't seem... Having... Now, I'm not a prison guard and I'm not in the industry. Having a maximum and minimum security prison near each other and male and female inmates seems like a recipe for this kind of thing happening. Is
it 2 prisons or is it 1 prison?
I'm assuming it's going to be...
somehow both.
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe they have maximum security wings and shit. That makes sense, hey?
Or maybe there is like... That section of the jail is maximum security and this one's minimum.
Yeah.
And there's chicks there and there's guys there. I don't know. It seems like minimum security jail seems... You know the jail he goes to at the end of Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah.
They exist.
I know, which is crazy.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. And he's just like frauded so many people.
Yeah. And he's just playing tennis and they have a TV and they exist.
But don't go anywhere.
I think they're allowed to go out through the day and they just have to sleep there.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't really know how it works, but I think like minimum security, I don't know.
I'm happy to take it as gospel.
Let's just go with that.
I'll start telling people.
Say I don't know for a lot for a fucking podcast that's claimed to be about the news and informative. We guess a lot.
Hey, welcome to Daily Blue Weekly, baby.
If you're new here, welcome.
This is nonsense.
Yeah, this is complete garbage. Yeah. So he's scaled the walls. He
2 fences, they suspect.
Yeah. Love finds a way.
Love finds a way, man. I think that's fucking sick.
An end of year. That is kind of hot. Yeah. You're like, I got to break in and fuck my missus.
Oh. Does it say if he got a start?
Well, he was nude.
The prisoner was naked and one source described it as ready to go. So he's bricked up.
So he probably just got stopped just before.
That sucks.
That's cruel.
That is cruel. It's the end of the year. I mean, depending on what he done, let him go for his life.
Yeah, let him have one.
Yeah.
Let him get one away and then lock him back up.
Even more maximum security. Like, it's the price he pays. Let him pay it.
Put him in solitary confinement for 2 days after that. That's funny as fuck.
A tactical plan.
How the fuck? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how these jails work. It's very impressive that he got.
Is it impressive or are you like unimpressed with a jail?
Just reminded me, this could be related. So, I mean, we weren't up that far. Grafton's right up north.
Yep.
We were coming back just before Port Macquarie yesterday. There was a manhunt on. I drove through a manhunt. Like, you know, when you see on TV. So we saw on the side of the road going north, saw like 4 cop cars and cops up on the, you know, when you're driving and there's like the big concrete walls.
Yep.
Coppers up on the top there. Then on our side of the road was another 5 cops. I don't know if they were AFP. They were in brown suits. They weren't like regular cops with dogs. There was like a manhunt on.
Wow.
Could be the same guy. Drove through and me and the missus was like, oh, how cool is this? And they were, oh, shit, I hope it's not like I hope it's just like someone who, like, you know.
No hitchhikers were getting picked up after they drove through that.
Oh, fuck no. Yes, that was cool.
That would be cool if they're related.
Imagine
I'm starting to worry. I mean, obviously it was nowhere near, but I like walked past a guy like in an ankle bracelet recently.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I haven't seen fucking one of them in real life.
The boys are out there.
Forever.
Yeah. No, the boys. There's just some naughty boys who got to fucking be in certain places at certain times.
Yep.
We had an employee that had to, he was late constantly because he always had to go check in for parole every morning. Yeah, he like always had to do parole like before work.
Just copped it.
He just like, yeah. Like,
did he work all right?
It is what it is. No, he was actually pretty shit worker too.
So you set him up?
Nah, he was all
Put
right.
him back to jail.
Yeah. Well, he actually did end up going back to jail too. It was nothing to do with me. Absolutely nothing to do with me.
Righto, Blue. After my wonderful work with really exciting headlines, you kick us off with this one.
Texas woman bakes for 55 hours to attempt world record. A Texas woman may have baked it. It's not even confirmed, this one. This is a bludger. A Texas woman may have baked her way into the Guinness Book of World Records by spending 55 hours making tasty treats.
Oh, yummy.
Mitchell Handley, that may be Michelle, but it's spelt Mitchell.
Okay.
Who moved from Nigeria to Mansfield in 2015, spent 55 hours creating various baked goods in a kitchen in an attempt to take the record for longest baking marathon by an individual. Handley started cooking on December 28th and finished her attempt 55 hours later. Witnesses to her feat included Mansfield Police Chief Tracy Aaron. Great stuff.
Police chief get to confirm world records. I also hate that they're like not saying she got it.
Yeah, well, it's why they're waiting for confirmation. Oh shit! I just had the current record.
The current record was held by Alan Fisher, an Irish chef who baked for 47 hours and 21 minutes and 21 seconds.
So they're just waiting for the evidence of the attempt to be reviewed by Guinness World Record officials. So they're just waiting for confirmation from the big dogs. This one just spoke to me because I've spent a lot of time eating baked goods the last fucking 2 weeks.
Pies, bickies.
Yeah. Caramel tarts, eclairs. Had one of the all-time eclairs from Crescent Head the other day. So you know your classic, like most eclairs are either chocolate or caramel.
Yep.
This was an almond eclair. It was a caramel eclair. It had a layer of caramel with almonds on top. I hadn't had anything like it before. It was fucking sensational.
Innovative.
Really, really good stuff. And then it made me feel like I was having something decent because it had nuts on it.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is good for me.
It's not completely naughty.
This is good for me. Yeah. I also spoke to me because I reckon I've spent collectively probably 55 hours eating baked goods myself for the last couple of weeks. So
you need to pay her a visit, mate.
Yeah.
Maybe, I wonder next silly season.
I do wonder. It does make me wonder. The quality of the goods must have started to dip at some stage.
Anyone can bake for 55 hours.
What does that? I mean, what does that fucking mean, really?
Yeah.
Like,
I can bake one thing for 55 hours. I could put
a tray of cookies in and fuck them, but leave them for 55 hours and just completely obliterate the tray of cookies. I've technically been baking for 55 hours.
Yeah.
Like, what? Or does that? Has she got to pump out something new every couple of hours to be considered? Do you know what I mean? Like, have you got to be? Has a new treat got to be
treat per hour
delivered every couple? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what does it say to make a batch of cookies from scratch? from, inception to, okay, here's some fresh cookies. That might take, 2 hours? So do we have to have something new every couple of hours? I mean, that's what the Guinness World Records are confirming.
Suppose so.
Was she just fucking sitting on her hands for a few hours at a time? Also quite ironic and quite funny that the stereotype about police in America is they fucking love eating donuts. And the one bloke that was there to witness the record and confirm the record was the chief of police in Mansfield, Texas. Very funny.
Cop is just like, I swear she did it. Like, what? Surely you have to have a representative from Guinness World Record there. And also, is that a full-time job? Is being someone who says, yes, they did the thing, is that a full-time job?
Mate, the Guinness World Record, that's funny that there wasn't one there because they're there for every attempt at records you see. There's always a rep from Guinness to be there to verify whatever, no matter how fucking obscure the record is. There's always someone from Guinness there in their fucking shit white shirt. Like, they'll sit there and like, this is an attempt at whatever. It is odd that the coppers are in on this one.
Maybe that's why they're not confirming it, because like they're just like, well, she did it, but she didn't know the fucking rules.
Yeah, they didn't. They needed one of us there to do it. Interesting stuff. Hope she gets it.
Our final and potentially darkest news story of 2024. This anticipated list of people who have visited Epstein's Island has finally dropped.
The flight list. Is it the flight list?
An updated information uncovered in Jeffrey Epstein's file release. First thing here is Prince Andrew was named in the files, which states
we don't have to say what he did. Well, you can if you want.
He did some bad stuff 3 separate times.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton was also named in the file, stating that he likes them young, referring to girls. Maybe he could be talking about 18-year-olds. Maybe.
Probably not.
This one was the craziest one I've seen. Are you on that third slide yet, Blue?
Yeah. That's ridiculous. An email sent by Epstein details him asking Maxwell to find anyone that could help deny Stephen Hawking's involvement in an underage orgy. This is the same Stephen Hawking that...
talks with a chair.
Yeah, well, he's RIP, he's gone now, but... wow, this is getting weird.
Is that not the craziest thing you ever read?
Yeah. Michael Jackson was named by a witness for being present at Jeffrey Epstein's house in Palm Beach, but did not get a massage from an underage girl.
This is the readout from that. Did you ever meet anyone famous when you were with Jeffrey? I met Michael Jackson. Oh, really? Where was that? At his house in Palm Beach, at Jeffrey's house in Palm Beach. Did you massage him? I did not.
The complete documents are still being reviewed by the press. So what is it a list of?
I guess it's like logbooks and flights, and I get somehow they have emails from everything uncovered from Jeffrey Epstein's case.
Yeah, wow.
That Stephen Hawking thing blew my fucking lid off.
Yeah, that's wild. That's absurd. I don't know.
Talk about a fall from grace, like beloved character, scientist, fucking overcoming the odds to...
Surely that's a G up. Stephen Hawking was involved in an orgy there. That's nuts. It's
insane, bro.
I'm trying to picture it now. I can't even... I mean, I don't know. The logistics of it. It's fucking insane.
But he had... Nah. Oh, God. Look.
I mean, the thing, my understanding... Well, the Epstein thing, there's obviously a lot floating around about Epstein. My kind of understanding of it was his whole thing was compromising people in power. So he would take high-powered, like, business people, scientists, whatever, to these underage things, get photos of them playing up.
So we had them under the thumb.
So then they're under the thumb.
Yeah.
So the idea was that he was either a Mossad or a CIA or whatever. He worked for an intelligence agency, and his job was to compromise these people. And
I've never heard this angle.
That's gone down a couple of... No, I don't know.
I don't know, but this is something you've heard.
This is something I heard.
Yeah.
I fucking read on a fucking...
It's something I saw in real life. Or did I hear it?
Or did I hear it? Or did I fucking... Was I there? I don't even know.
I fucking hope you weren't there.
So do I. But yeah, so that was his thing. So like Stephen Hawking was a very well respected, not powerful, but like a very well respected scientist.
Wealthy. Yep.
So, but I don't know why. I don't know why you're taking him to an orgy. Whatever. He had to get his rocks off too. Whatever.
Everyone's got to get their rocks off.
The whole thing's very fucked up.
They got to be of age.
The whole thing's very bizarre.
That news was too pressing to not put in, but I don't know what else to say about it. That shit's crazy. And to a lot of people's probably weren't expecting, MJ, same, didn't get a massage off a underage person.
Yeah.
MJ comes out looking pretty clean considering what the other things were.
Yeah. It's fucking nuts. I can't wait for more of it to come out. It always baffles me when this stuff happens and then it just goes, this is the first I've heard about the Epstein flight logs for fucking
ages.
Ghislaine, like they were hunting Ghislaine Maxwell down because she had the logs supposedly. Then they got her. That was fucking 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe longer. And then nothing happens for ages. And then you're like, we already knew about Clinton. We already knew Clinton flew with him. We already didn't know about Stephen Hawking. Going to admit that. Didn't know about MJ either. But like, that's not a lot of new information there.
Who is Prince Andrew? Is he a current figure? Is he an old figure? I don't even know.
Prince Andrew is he's a member of the royal family.
Yeah, but is he still kicking and shit?
Yeah, but he fucked up hugely. Like he was like one of the first ones that like had heaps of pictures with Epstein and like a few of the women that came out like named him specifically and there's like photos of him with the women but he is or was a member of the royal family, but so he's just one of these fucking cunts that they just get given titles. It's like the olden days in England still. So like if you're born into that family, you just get a title, you get land, you get pretty much unlimited money, and then you just do like all they have to, you know what I mean? Their royal duties are like go and open this post office and like it's that fucking shit.
Yeah.
And this fucking queer cunt also like to hang out with Epstein.
And kiss young ladies.
Yeah. So that's what Andrew did. But then he may have been, when it all came out, he may have been like relieved of his royal duties. So they may have like, he might have got the fucking company
the sack,
credit. Yeah, he may have got the sack, but I'm not sure. But yeah, he was one of the OG suspects.
What do they call it when they kick you out of the military? Dishonorably charged.
Yeah, dishonorable discharge.
Yeah.
Andrew may have got that. Very, very sus bloke. But anyway, so that's what's going on with the Epstein flight log.
Bet you didn't expect that this year.
We'll keep you posted.
Guys, get the jump on your New Year's resolution and give your body some much needed nutrition with a box of meals from our mates at Papa Macros. They've got an unreal range to choose from and every meal is chef prepared and made from locally sourced ingredients. And the shit gets delivered straight to your doorstep. Bluey, what's your favourite meal from Papa Macros?
I love the steak chimichurri. It gets my penis a little bit hard.
So
it's
good.
Fucking, that's why you haven't been seeing many of them because I eat them all.
Greedy.
Yes, very greedy boy. They're very good. Very, very tasty.
Guys, right now, Daily Blue listeners can get 10% off their orders when you use the code DailyBlue, that's capital D, capital B, one word, at the checkout. Head over to papamacros.com or use the link in the show notes. Yeah.
For real, if you have had enough ham and chocolate this year, you need to fucking do yourself a favour and, do something good for your body. I'm sick of seeing all you guys just be pieces of crap like me. Get on your Papa Macros.
Love you, Papa Macros. Guys, not to keep banging on about the heat, but this summer has already sucked badly enough and it looks like it's only going to get worse. Our mates at Soulcat Designs have a very slick range of stainless steel water bottles to help you keep pissing clear through this absolute bludger of a summer. Yeah,
I've been sucking my Soulcat non-stop since it started getting warm. There is not much I love more on a hot summer's day than whipping off my tool belt and just sucking my Soulcat within an inch of its life. I nearly got kicked off site the other day. I was sucking it that hard.
Making love to it,
Oh,
mate.
Boy.
Daily Blue Weekly listeners can get 10% off their order when you use the code DailyBlue. As usual, guys, it's capital D, capital B, one word, at the checkout. Support this Aussie-owned and operated business by heading to soulcatdesigns.com or hit the link in the show notes and use the code DailyBlue for 10% off your orders.
Suck on a Soulcat today.
Make love to it.
I think that's their new slogan. I'm going to make a conscious effort to do more with the sports section this year, starting right now. Youngest world champion in any sport. Where would Luke Littler rank if he wins the darts championship? Now, there is a man by the name of Luke Littler who is currently aiming to be the youngest player ever to win the world darts championship. This motherfucker is 16 years old. Have a look at him. He doesn't look 16.
Yeah. He looks older than me, but easy.
It's very funny. I don't know. The darts have been all over the telly at the moment. They're coming to Wollongong. The darts looks like a fucking great day out.
You're a known darts lover.
Wouldn't say that.
Both concerned.
I love smoking darts and I watch the darts occasionally. If there's nothing else to punt on and I'm on a session, I will punt on the darts. This bloke just looks like the classic darty. Like, I have had a little bit of experience with the darting world, with the darts culture, the subculture that is darts players. The pub I used to work at, we had the darties in every maybe Wednesday. It might have been darts night. So we had like a big function room, but on Wednesdays the darties came in.
Nice.
And there may be people listening who are part of the darts culture or work in pubs where the darties come in. So essentially what happened on a Wednesday was the function room, there was like, say, fucking 8 lanes, 8 dartboards, and it just got overrun by the darties. It was fucking great to see. Now, I'm not bad. Please don't take this as me bagging the darties. This is not a chip at the darts culture. They're just deros.
Okay.
That's fine. I loved it. But they're just
You're looking at two deros.
You look at it was just fucking funny as fuck. Like the darties, mate, they're just in there, like not a lot of teeth between them, just into it, which is great. This young fella looks exactly like all the darties I encountered in my time. But he's like 16. So they're all in terrible shape.
Yeah.
But they've all got amazing hand-eye coordination.
They can lock in on that bullseye.
Mate, these guys are just like, it would literally be like 20 cans of Coke and packets of chips all night and just fucking darts.
I suppose I don't want to get intoxicated, do they?
Well, some of them would drink. Well, that was allegedly, I don't know how true it is, but when the darts went pro, so when they first started taking the darts on TV and shit, because all the players were so accustomed to boozing and playing darts, because that's literally their training. They just go down the pub and fucking throw darts.
Sink schooners.
And drink. And because when they first started putting it on TV, they're like, we can't let you drink on TV. So they would let them go out the back and drill pints and then go out and play buzzed. Because a lot of them were complaining, like, I can't play if I'm not buzzed. Like, I'm constantly buzzed when I train. So that was the thing. They would like, okay, you can drink, but you just can't do it on camera.
So they would let them like,
schooners. They would let them drink and then go and play and then go and keep drinking, but they just couldn't do it on TV. It's pretty sick.
It wouldn't even be schooners, would it? It'd be like Jack and Cokes and shit. That's a lot of drink of fucking
I feel
darties
drink
having.
Schooners, but yeah, the darties would be like the
spirits
on the hard shit.
If there's one thing I like about my athletes, it's alliteration.
Yeah.
Luke Liddy, what is
Luke
it?
Littler.
Yeah. Great last name.
So he's on debut. So it's his first time in the championship. He's just made the final, I'm pretty sure too. Like I've been following this closely, but it's happening right now. But yeah, I think he just beat. He's beating all these vets too.
That's great.
And he's like 16. So
does it say where he's from? Did you say that?
I think he's a Pom. I'll find out for you.
Oh, look, I'm just trying to decide if we stand with him. I'm down to stand with Luke Littler.
I'll stand with Luke Littler.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably the wizard like Simon Whitlock, who's from Cessnock up here, and he's I think he's dropped off massively. He was like the GOAT for ages, but I think he's in his twilight years now. I was betting on him on a session the other day, and he got flogged. The wizard might have dropped off, but yeah, Luke Littler. I'm happy to. I just love it. Like I just love. He looks so busted. Like that's a 16-year-old kid. I'll try and get a full body shot of him. Again, I'm not body shaming anyone.
No, but look. It's the professional body of.
It's funny how old this kid looks. Have a go at him.
He looks buzzed, bro.
Yeah. And look at he's fat.
Yeah.
He's fat as fuck.
I love how amped they get. Look at him. Look how pumped he is, bro.
Oh, they get, mate. It's great to watch.
Yeah.
It's fucking, darts is awesome to watch. They all have that body type. Like, that's the body type of a darts player, as you'd expect.
Yeah.
Huge respect to him.
You would have the darts body if you didn't do any physical labour, mate.
Fucking oath I would.
You're not far off it.
I'm on the way to I've got the spare tyre there now. Huge respect to Luke Littler. I wish you all the best, mate.
Keep doing your thing.
We'll be providing weekly Luke Littler updates. All right, a couple of days late on this one, but it's sporting news and we're going to do it anyway. Davey Warner's baggy green got knocked off. He reveals it's missing. So he got his bag knocked off
on a Qantas flight.
Qantas flights. They were flying from Melbourne to Sydney after the Melbourne test for the pink test.
Going through the cameras. There's blind spots.
The fucking Qantas baggage handler's at it again. Chappelle Corby. Did you see that? Chappelle Corby. So Warner's reached out on the socials and said, guys, please help me find my missing baggy green. Would appreciate it if you know anything. Just fucking give it back. Final test. It's his farewell Sydney test. He's a Sydney boy. He wants his baggy green for it, rightly so. And Chappelle Corby commented on the Instagram post. He's like, oh boy, have I got a story for you about baggage handlers. Yeah. Give it up, Chappelle. No one fucking believes you. Yeah. We know you were doing it. Anyway, that's a side note. Very shitty stuff.
It is.
Not good.
And we say it every time. Neither of us are really big cricket heads, but you know what it means to the Australian team and to cricket fans as a whole. I've seen a lot of Indian accounts even commenting under it saying like, mate,
the Indian bros would be
they were shattered for him.
They would be devastated. They fucking love cricket more than anyone. I fucking hate losing. I got given shout out to my brothers at Mayfield West Kebabs and Charcoal Chicken, James and Evan. Went in there to get me chooks the other day. Boys gave me a hat.
Yeah,
I would be fucking filthy if I lost this hat, let alone a baggy green. I don't want to lose.
100%.
I don't want to lose any hats. I love hats. I like my hats. I don't want to lose any hat, let alone a baggy green. So I feel for Davey Warner here.
I think he came out in his video. He was saying, "Look, it's been knocked. You took my whole bag. It even had some presents for his kids in it, maybe
spewing. And
if you just wanted the cricket bag by chance, guys, I'll give you this other cricket bag I have. Please just return my hat. You won't get in any trouble."
Yeah.
What I'll say about that is I don't think they wanted the bag. I think they wanted what was inside the bag.
It would be hard to know. We were talking about this the other day. So like, I only know it from footy bags, but you get your initials on your footy bag.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming the Australian cricket test team have their initials. And
It does.
Yeah, it would. So they would be like DW. But also, if you're a baggage handler, are you looking specifically for Dave Warner's bag, or are you just fucking knocking one of the bags off?
You're probably just knocking.
Have they got time to be like Warner, Smith, but like, or are they just going fuck, just take that one and fuck, they got David Warner's? I don't know. I'm not a baggage handler. Don't know how the boys operate.
But
I have seen them fucking launching bags. Sometimes it's very funny when you're on a flight and you look down and you just see them fucking launching bags.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit, I hope that's not mine.
and like, I love just hating on people, but then the second I'm like, fuck it. If I was doing that
I'd be
job,
fucking-
I'd be doing the exact same
I'd be sending
thing.
them into fucking orbit, mate. I'd be kicking.
I'd be having fun with it,
I'd
bro.
be like fucking AFL, like setting up for a free kick, punting the
How high
fuck
can
out
I
of
get this fucking
Yeah, fucking oath.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be stealing them though.
No.
Unless I thought there was something valuable in there.
Like a baggy green,
Like
perhaps.
a baggy green. Tragic stuff for Davey Warner.
Yeah, hope you get it back, mate. The whole angle of like, please give it back, you won't get any trouble. Like I suppose he means it, but like, I reckon that means nothing to a thief.
Yeah, they don't care.
No.
They would just be like,
You're right. You can have it back.
there would be. I'm trying to think if there's a market for it. Like,
And how do you sell it? Yeah.
how do you sell it? I have put a bit of thought into this last few days because I was like, say you knocked it off, right? And you're like, all right, I've got to sell this. Anyone that would be the kind of person that would pay them, that would want Dave Warner's baggy green
Would
and
want
would pay
him
the
to
money.
have it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're not going to be the kind of person that would be like, if you thought you were going to sell it for 20 grand,
Yeah.
the kind of person that would pay 20 grand for that baggy green would be the kind of person that would want Warner to have it.
Mm-hmm.
And then like Warney, I think Warney might have auctioned his baggy green off. Fuck, I can't remember what it was. It was a big charity thing, and Warney auctioned his baggy green off. I think it was a Raw anyway, because the Commonwealth Bank ended up paying huge money for it, and then they just put it in a museum anyway.
Yeah.
So there was always going to happen that way. But yeah, like anyone that's going to want to pay for any of Dave Warner's shit is going to be the kind of cricket nuffy that would want Warner to have it, and then so.
And also, if you want it bad enough, you put it in your man cave, you come and show your mates.
Yeah.
Oh,
Someone's going to say something.
You fucking stole his hat.
Someone's going to say something.
Yeah.
It feels like, especially this
It's not
time of
that
year,
wise, is it?
it feels like a very un-Australian bit of crime, like robbing sports
Extremely
memorabilia. Yeah.
Australian bit of crime. I don't even like cricket, and I think it's fucked.
One of our great opening batsmen ahead of his final test at his hometown, and you stole his baggy green. Like the baggy green's revered.
Have you heard that yarn that he's like beefing with like an ex-cricketer?
Yeah, Mitch Johnson come out and fucking sprayed him, and then he scored like 150 the next innings, which is weird because they played together. And Jono's gone into the media, which I think he actually got sacked after that, but Jono's gone into the media and was like, I think he may have been trying to,
A bit woke's the angle I'm hearing from him.
well, but I think he was kind of trying to make a bit of a name for himself. Like, I'm going to have an outrageous opinion. Dave Warner doesn't deserve a fucking swan song test match. And that got everyone talking. But I think he was like, it was kind of weird. Yeah, but it was kind of weird. And I was like, why the fuck would you say that? Like, I don't know.
And then he stole his baggy green.
And then, yeah, maybe Jono's behind the whole thing out of spite. Who knows? Yeah, it sucks. It sucks, but fuck. I don't know.
Hopefully he gets returned.
Yeah, well, they're gonna flog Pakistan in this test anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Alrighty, in some news that we've probably known for a couple of weeks now, or it was at least heavy speculation. It's official today, Jerome Luai to the Tigers. in 2025 $6 million.
Yeah.
Over fucking, is it 4 years? 5 years.
Is it like to round up to 1.2 or something?
1.2 million a year for 5 years. He actually had a press conference today, so it was announced. It's kind of been obviously around in the media for the last couple of weeks. He hasn't been at training. Apparently, he told his teammates, took a few days off training. The Panthers waived, so every club now gets a 10-day. So once a contract gets registered or not registered, but once it's made public, the player's current club has 10 days to make a counter offer. It's like a cooling off period. Penrith waived it. So that was like
they said, don't worry.
Penrith said, don't worry about it. Fucking catch you later. So that's official. So Luai had a press conference at Darling Harbour today. He said it was probably the toughest decision of his career and his life so far. He said it's definitely gotten a lot more attention than what we would have liked. I don't know if I believe him when he says that. I think he wanted the attention.
Yeah, what do you reckon? Maybe he put the speculation out there to try and drive the price up for other clubs.
Maybe, yeah. The obvious reason was it was a great opportunity for me to provide for my family and create for my family and also to create for myself. I've had a great connection with Benji Marshall so far. We've spoken about the future and what he sees in me moving forward. I'm really excited about it. Although not confirmed by the players or club themselves, Luai's 5-year deal, is worth an estimated $6 million. Very exciting stuff.
He said, I think he kind of alluded to Benji getting him over the line. Apparently Benji hit him with those words that I would have loved to have heard from Benji is, I see a bit of me in you.
Yeah.
And like, mate, that could damn near move any player who grew up watching Benji.
He does kind of play like...
Larry.
He's Larry. He's more of a ball runner than he is a ball player. Like Benji was very much like that. Like he's a 6. He's very light on his feet. He doesn't like to tackle like Benji did. He plays in a dinner suit, much like Benji did. Nah, I'm just joking. Luai's not a bad defender. It's cool. I mean, fuck. It's 1.2 million.
Oh, mate.
What's that work out to a week? I mean, after tax, millions, 20 grand a week. You're probably taking home 1.2. He's probably going to take home $15,000 a week, $17,000 a week in his pocket.
Insane.
In his pocket.
Oh, mate, how do you say no?
It's fucking a lot of money.
The more interesting thing about the press conference, and it's the first time I've seen an NRL player do it this style, and people will probably start to follow suit because it is good news. It's good for sports media. It's good for the game, people talking about it. He hadn't told anyone which club he was confirmed moving with. So Panthers knew he was going, but they didn't know where. And the clubs that he decided to where he was going, Dogs didn't know either. Like he confirmed that he was going to Tigers during the press conference.
Oh, okay, but that was the heavy speculation the whole time that he was going.
Exactly.
And apparently he told his teammates he was going to the Tigers too.
Okay,
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh yeah. On what I saw, he said someone asked him. They said, so did you have to give the Dogs a phone call? Like he's like, this is the phone call. Like this is the first time it is coming out that I am definitely playing for the Tigers.
Yeah, okay, so no one else knew.
What I think would be cool, and I think, do they still do it in NFL maybe, or maybe basketball, where they have the caps on the table?
Oh, the draft.
They pick up the cap of who they're choosing to play for?
Yeah, there definitely seems to be a bit more like in the culture here. Because I know a lot of Aussie professional athletes, particularly NRL players, love the sports culture in America. Like a lot of them go to America in the off season. A lot of them follow the NFL.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them follow the basketball. And there is, it seems to be, and like a lot of sports fans in Australia, not like diehard. Like I like footy. I'm not big on the NFL and that, but a lot of people who, especially younger guys who love the NRL, love the NFL, follow the basketball as well. And there does seem to be a bit more of a.
It's because the entertainment value, bro, of the media.
Yeah, and the stories and the players and the whole thing. Isaac John talks a lot about it, but like players building their personal brands.
Yes,
it's becoming a lot more of that, and like they can get a big contract at the Tigers, then they can go and earn big money from fucking third parties, or which they always kind of have.
The Fox, Let's Try It. You got Latrell with Winamu or something, Winamura, something like that. I'm butchering it. Sorry,
players
Trell.
building their. And you see like the Kelsey brothers starting their own podcast, like, in the NFL. There's just that thing of like players are kind of jerrying on to like, they can get a big contract here, but they can build that massive brand off the field as well, as long as they don't get fucking DUIs or shit in hallways or Which as NRL players love to do.
Players.
Yeah, as NRL players love to do, or fucking bash their misses or something stupid like that. So, yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's cool. Like I'm like just on the cusp of it. I think it's all a wank. I think it's wankery when they do it. But then I also know, like, it's just how it is. And it is, like...
You're old school.
I'm not old school, but I am. I am.
Are.
And I just think, like, I remember Penrith did it a couple of years ago. They were turning up to training in, like, the fits. You know, you see, James Harden and shit rock up to games in just the most fucking stupid clothes. Like, the NBA players rock up in shit that I'm just like, that sucks. And Penrith did it. They were turning up to training in, like, their fits, and they were all wearing, like, cool clothes to training.
Yeah, dressing.
And I was like, this is fucking dumb. But then I'm also like, they're young blokes having fun, and they're about to win 3 comps in a row. So I was like, let it. But it's just me.
Well, I think it's mostly just young blokes having fun. That's the most
part. That's
part.
exactly what it is, and it's just blokes like me that are like, that's fucking stupid.
They're fucking footy players.
Bloody shirt lifter, that's just what me and my mates say about it, and our dads say about it. It's just a generational thing, but no one else. It's fine.
But then also you see it on NRL 360, you see it on NRL Instagram, you see it on NRL Roast Instagram. Like it's all these outlets are getting hold of something that's not the game, but it's a part of the game.
And it is. And the reality of it is good. The boys like it. It doesn't affect their footy at all. They're not hurting anyone. It's fine. But it's just funny, and it creates people talking about it. Then old Buzz Rothfield and like, oh, these fucking, what are they doing? And then like people are talking about it, and
here's another little tidbit of sports news in the NRL world. Bam Bam Tuivasa shared it. Did you see this?
No,
I don't think it was him, but it did sound a little bit like him. But he shared it. Someone's walked past Paul Kent in a pub and just starts going, "I'd flog you, you fucking rapist."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
To Paul Kent?
Yeah. You remember, you got done for strangling or whatever?
Yeah. Might have to fucking do a bit more of a deep dive on that one.
Yeah, but it was just a dude in the pub. Like, that's just what he's saying. He's like, I'll flog ya.
Oh, and Kenty's getting sprayed.
Yeah, and he's like, well, come here. But, like, he's also just standing there, like, stunned.
Kenty doesn't do anything?
Nah. Nothing happens, but it's, someone's just caught Kenty in a pub and just going like, you fucking
give him a
rapist
spray.
dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know what, I know he strangled a woman, but I don't know.
That's what I mean. That word was a bit harsh. Well, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know.
We don't know what
I'm not here to say he's guilty until he's charged with guilty.
Yeah, we don't know.
Anyway.
There's that.
Great for the game.
Do with that bit of information what you will.
If it was Bam Bam Tuivasa saying it to you, you'd be fucking shitting. You'd be fucking running out of the pub.
Oh. Guys, it's time for the first chew of 2024. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this week's edition of Daily Blues Chews. Guys, it's chew time. We're in Crescent Head, and lo and behold, we're doing a pie review. Now, this isn't just any pie we're doing. This is the Crescent Head Bakery cheeseburger pie. Now, I've cut a cross section out of it because, as you'll see, this pie contains a full wrist roll. It's also got mustard, pickle, ketchup, onion, and cheese inside a golden pastry. Now, I have already scored this in my head because I've had about 12 of these over the last couple of days, so let's not fuck around, let's chew.
That's good insight. You've gone back a couple of times.
It's very, very good. Not like anything you've had before in the pie world. Unreal. Full result, cheeseburger pie, 8.9.
Yes! First of the year!
You did it.
Oh, and I nearly shot too high. Made the adjustment.
You did it.
Oh, yes.
Great work. An 8.9. You're off to a flyer.
I'm dialed in, man.
Yeah. So anyone who's been to Crescent Head or has been up that way before knows about this bakery. It's fucking, mate. It is. I've never seen anything like it in terms of. Like, they must print money this time of year. It's like, so it opens at 7, and I refused. So the first day we were there, I think I got there at about 7:45, and I went back. I did a pie run for the house, and I said I will not be going there any later than what I went there today. So I got there. That was the last day. That was before we left. I got there at 7. There's already a queue of people waiting for it to open up. It's like that every single day.
Yeah.
So I was like the 5th in line. By the time I got served, the queue was probably 2/3 of the way back to the door. It's probably like 12 meters from like the door to the counter.
Yeah.
And then if you go any later than that, it's out the door and it's up the street, and it goes probably another fucking 10 or 15 meters up the street. And it's like that from probably 8:30 till they shut it, I think 3 o'clock. It's fucking insane.
How's that for reputation?
It's great.
Good on
There's
them.
also nothing else there. There's like other places to get
That's
food.
a good thing it's good then.
But there's no other bakeries. But and then they've got everything. They've got every pie flavour under the sun. Then they've got all these sweet pastry. It's fucking grouse.
How is the pricing?
It's dear.
Yeah.
It's probably I think the cheeseburger pie might have cost $6.50 or something.
Yeah.
It's kind of what you pay for a
fine.
good pie.
Yeah.
Like anything, I think you're kind of middle of the roads, like kind of $4.55, maybe $5.50, and then you kind of once you start paying anything north of $6 for a pie, it needs to be fucking good.
I agree.
Yeah. But yeah, no, great stuff. Pepper steak they had was unreal. They had one on the menu that was not available. That we're all furious. It was brisket, jalapeno, mac and cheese,
Well, I see.
which seems heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy. But what else did we have? Sausage rolls were great. There was one of the boys, chili and cheese. That was his favourite. They had everything. It was fucking great. Very, very good. So, like I said, I had close to a dozen of them over the last few days. So it was good.
They'll be getting sweat out this Monday.
Yeah, cheeseburger pie. Very, very different. But awesome. Fucking very, very good. So that's the chew. That's your first chew for 24. Well done, mate.
Good stuff.
All right, guys, it's time for the Daily Blue Dial-ins. Now, if you are new to the podcast, hello.
Welcome.
I'm Bluey. This is Gabe.
My name's Gab.
This is part of the show where you get to call in and just fucking garbage. It's just carnage, really. So all you got to do, if you want to dial in, you want to be involved in the show, Gabe and I have a link on our socials, Gabe X Thomas, Daily Blue News on Instagram. Hit the link. It says dial into Daily Blue. It'll take you to our speak pipe. It's like leaving a voicemail, basically.
Simple as that.
It's fucking easy. I don't want to fucking explain it anymore.
Suck it and fuck it.
Yep. That's how it works. This is the Daily Blue Dial-ins, first of the year. Welcome.
Bluey, Gabe, Noah here. Calling in here for the first time, long-time listener.
Welcome,
just
Noah.
following up on the rort that was provided by the Life Mechanic last week. Boys, I've been using this rort for quite a while. I've actually been using my uncle's Woolworths discount code, or whatever it is, for a little bit, because he works for the Woolworths group, and there's actually quite a few more things that you boys can do with it. For example, you can get half-price food at a lot of pubs. So all you got to do is, once you've got this discount code, you put in your e-wallet, you look up online at the ALH group, you look out for locations that have pubs run by ALH group, go up there, scan your code, boom, you've got half-price food.
Holy shit.
Yeah, boys, that's definitely the best use of the card I found. You can also use it for fuel as well, I believe. I'm not too sure exactly what the discount on that one is as well, but if you go to any Caltex or whatever the Woolworths one is, you can use that card as well. Anyway, boys, love the potty. Keep on going. Ciao.
Thank you, Noah. So if you missed that one, so a couple of weeks ago, our very dear friend of the show, the Life Mechanic, rang up with a rort where he had got his mitts on a Woolworths employee's.
The fruit section stoner, he calls it. Everyone has one. Gave him a pineapple, $50 note. Said, "Let me chuck your card in me."
So it's
phone wallet.
Is it the Everyday Rewards card, but it's a staff one?
I believe so.
So
That's
it was a staff card that you could put it on your phone as like your electronic card. That entitled him to discounts when he did his groceries. Noah here. So yeah, the ALH group is Woolies, and they own pubs around here. They own fucking pubs everywhere.
Big business.
Free food or cheap food.
Mate,
that's the greatest
that is
rort.
The very great rort. First rort of the year. Hey, Noah.
We've had
rort on, bruh.
First of all, we've had confirmation of what was already a decent rort, and then he's added to it a booster pack, if you will.
The pie mechanic just got an upgrade.
Yeah, love it. Noah, welcome aboard, mate. Great first dial-in.
Rort on, bruh.
Rort on.
Hey up, lads. Alex here from the UK, currently recording this on New Year's Eve. I just wanted to wish you and everyone in the newsroom health, wealth and happiness for the new year. I'm so chuffed to have found this podcast. You know, I found you guys from a different podcast, which I won't name, and I'm so glad that I found this because, I don't know, it's so hard to find anything even half as authentic and wholesome as what you boys are doing anywhere on social media now. It seems to be such a dying thing. Everyone you see or listen to is playing a character or saying the right lines or reading from the same script. And it's so refreshing to hear two lads with their hearts on their sleeves just doing what they do. And honestly, chaps, it's fucking ace. I'm so glad to have found you. It's definitely been my social media highlight of the year. And yeah, just wanted to say, cheers for the laughs, cheers for everything, cheers for, cheers for everything. I'm a few beers in. And I'll end it on a question to give you something to talk about. Since it's New Year, at the time of recording this, if you could give one piece of advice or one message to the whole world, what would it be? Cheers, lads. Keep up the good work, and stay ace.
Good
Peace.
on you, our good mate Alex from the UK there.
That's a really touching message to start the year off, mate. Thank you.
Very gay.
That was nice. And gay.
I do like that he referred to our content as wholesome when literally 10 minutes ago we were talking about Stephen Hawking going to orgies. Yeah. I don't know how wholesome that is. And my one bit of advice would be don't fly with Jeffrey Epstein. If I give anyone advice, stay away from well, he's dead now, so it doesn't matter. I don't know. Advice. What did he say? Advice for the new year?
No, just like general advice you'd give to someone, the whole world, if anyone was listening. I don't mind. Mine's just keep going.
Mine
just keep going. You find something that isn't working, but you love it, keep going.
I don't know. My brain's too fried.
Or do it anyway. Is it hard? Do it anyway.
Just fucking be good to your mother.
Word, man.
I've got nothing. Sorry, Alex. I appreciate it though. It's been a pleasure. And guess what? We're just getting started, mate. You got a whole another year of this.
Nice and wholesome, Blue. Be good to your mother.
Be good to your mother. Honestly, I said before we started recording, I'm fucking like retarded at the moment. I'm so tired. I'm so full of pies and fucking grog and a nice healthy Monster energy drink.
Maybe you should go and try and play darts. You'd probably be good at it now.
I've probably got the right body chemistry right now to be an elite darts player.
Blue, Gabe. I'm dustier than a Parramatta Eels trophy cabinet. Just a question for everyone. Did anyone else piss their swag last night, or is it just me? Bin man out.
Bin man's pissed his swag. That was sent 3 days ago, some New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Yeah. Huge respect. I didn't piss my swag, no, if that was his question. I did not piss my swag.
No, me either.
Anyone out there in the newsroom, if you pissed your swag, let us know.
I would dare say you're not alone though, brother. You are not alone.
Yeah. Oh no way.
No way in hell.
Not a chance. That's what you do when you got a swag. You get loaded up with grog and piss all over yourself
and ruin it. Fuck it up.
Great stuff.
Hey boys, it's the Sauce here. First island from the true God's country, the Porcelain Playground. So thank you boys for a good year of podcasts, and here's heaps more. It's a good Chrissy break for everyone. Popped the question and got the answer we were looking for. So here's to another good year. All right, bring it on, boys.
There's a flash coming. I knew there was a flash coming. He said he popped the question, got the answer he was looking for. He's got engaged.
Okay, that's what it implies. Congratulations, Sauce.
Congratulations, Sauce from the Porcelain Playground. That's the first time I've heard it called that.
I was still trying to compute what the fuck that meant.
Yeah, the shitter.
That might be God's country.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. That's the first time I've heard it referred to as that. I like that. Congratulations on getting engaged, mate, and congratulations on what I hope was a nice shit that you just flushed. I hope that was a lovely turd you just flushed out. That was also our 100th speak pipe.
Oh wow.
That was our 100th one. Just let me know this is 101.
Congratulations, Sauce, and
congrats on the turd.
Yeah, first shit of the year. Hopefully.
Bluey, Gabe, it's Camo from the Central Coast.
Camo.
I've got a kind of a rort for you. When I was in primary school, year 4, our class, for some reason, was delegated to hand out all the newspapers to the teachers throughout the school. At the time in the newspapers, there was the little scratchies that you could win like thousands of dollars. So every kid that was delivering newspapers, we'd leave the classroom and you'd turn a corner and see 4 of them shaking out the newspapers to get the scratchies and just scratching them all. Fucking, it would have been great if the teachers weren't looking out for the fucking scratchies, because we all got in trouble, got into detention and whatnot, but it was a failed rort. Anyway, boys, cheers.
I mean, yeah, it's when you see an opportunity like that, they'd be mad not to have a crack at it. They probably, my only criticism, they probably could have been a little bit more systematic about it. The boys could have somehow, like you don't get them all out. Like maybe get your heads together. Maybe keep fucking 2/3 of them between, and just take your chances with, like, you know what I mean. And
so then some teachers will be like, "Well, there's one in mine."
Yeah, or like you know what I mean. If there was 5 scratchies in each one, maybe just make sure there's 2 in each one, and then take your chances with, you know what I mean. Like, I don't know, be a little bit more systematic about what you were doing there. You may have had more success, or at least been able to draw it out longer give yourselves a better chance of getting the money.
I'm not sure if I would call it a rort.
It's
I wouldn't say, but you could argue at that age the teachers are the big guy and they're fucking the class by like they're too lazy to go get their papers.
Of course.
So you're getting forced into some manual labour. You could argue.
It
Might be a micro rort.
I don't mind it. I don't
definitely
mind it.
play on.
And the other thing we're doing here too, we're Monday morning quarterbacking. Like, of course, we're going to look back and say, you could have done it better. You could have done it better. I appreciate the effort. The important thing is you just fucking went for it. The important thing is you just had a go.
Imagine they won.
Oh, they would have been in deep shit.
Yeah, teachers, buddy.
Would have been in massive strife.
Suing the students and shit.
Yeah, terrible stuff. Good on you, boys. We can't sign off on that one, but I love the intensity.
Hello, G-Bang. It's Geelong Goonia. Just want to share a little story about our New Year's Eve camping trip down in Ballarat.
It's keen.
If you even know where the fuck that is. Coming home Monday morning. It's pretty dusty over the weekend. And me and my missus were driving home. She was following behind me. We got stuck behind this fucking South Australian number plate cunt. Fuck you anyway. Doing 20 under no matter what speed limit we're in. So we got up to 100 zone. I fucking flew past the cunt 135. And maybe 30 seconds later we come up to an overtaking zone. My missus goes around him. Then all of a sudden I see flashing blue and reds. I'm like, fuck, how'd they see me do that? I thought I was fucked. Keep following us. I just keep driving and my missus pulls over and they go behind her. She saved me ass. They got her doing 104 in 100 zone. They fucking find her and saved my ass.
I missed him.
Anyway, boys, enjoy the week. Shout out to me missus.
Buy her some flowers, bruh.
Yeah, you're going to have to do some serious fucking ass kissing after that. That's crazy. Also, don't condone speeding, especially this time of year. That's not good.
It would have been double demerits too, assuming they do it where Ballarat.
They would have got smashed. Yeah, don't speed. Obviously, that's very lucky that your missus got you out of the shit there. You'd have to do, especially for double demerits. Like she would have got a big fine and loss of points. You have to do some proper fucking ass licking to get out of the shit there.
Yeah. Oh fuck. I mean, I thought like there was wiggle room. Like I heard like you could do 5 over. That was a yarn that I've heard, but obviously not.
There's always cunts that had no license telling you, oh, you're allowed to do 10%.
Yeah.
Like it's 10%. If it's a 60 zone, you're allowed to do 66 or whatever. There's always fucking dickheads that had no license telling you that shit. Like, oh, okay. But yeah, 30. So what's that? 30 over, nearly 40 over. It would have been. He would have got drilled.
But also, 20 under, bruh. That guy was doing 20 under. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, that's a pain in the ass too. I mean, just do the speed limit.
Just do the limit.
Well, a couple under.
5 under.
It's pretty.
If you're gonna go under.
Pretty easy. Oh, we've got a part 2 from the same bloke. Here we go. Same guy's dialed in with part 2.
Was this a Geelong Goon?
Yeah.
Geelong Goon again here. Got a couple of things to add, fully regardless to the fucking story I just gave you. You were complaining last week about the fucking noises in the background. Yeah, some of us still have to fucking work. It's the extraction fans at work. And then also, cunt rag. You had a fucking go at me about me Macca's rort, about stealing from him. I think we should both agree that we both want to rort out Macca's, the cunts. Anyway, catch us later.
Yeah, and then just...
An olive branch.
An olive branch. Reaching out a hand of peace to someone that may have disagreed with him in the previous week's dial-ins. Don't exactly remember what he's talking about there.
He was like talking about driving to the second window and like pretty much just bartering with him, remember? And then he was like barter at the first window, then our mate was like, just drive to the second one and get your food, mate.
Now, this was a long song that got sent in. I've trimmed it down to a minute. It was close to 2.
Okay.
But it's very good. I just thought for the listeners, I'd trim it down. So here's an edited version.
If you happen to wake completely lost.
Oh, wow.
And I will fight for you.
I like that.
Be sure that I will fight till we're the daily blue once again. And we will only need each other. We'll breathe together. These hands will not be tied to hold another's. 'Cause we're the daily blue.
Yeah.
And we will only need each other. We'll bleed together. These arms will not be tied to need another's. 'Cause we're the daily blue. That one stings, boys. It stings.
Oh.
That was the piss rack.
BFFG. All the other nominees. Ooh, she stings.
Oh,
The piss wreck.
he's not happy he lost.
Yeah, he was devastated to not take out the Blugie for Pipes of Outstanding Function. Rightly so, he's a talented man.
But coming out with revenge, not taking it on the chin, and he could have called it quits. He could have said, "I'm not good enough. I'm done singing." But he said, "You know what? I'm trying again for next year.
I'm just going to go again. I'm just going to reload and go again."
What did I say earlier? Keep going.
Just keep going.
Just keep going.
That was good. That was fucking nice.
And I like when people hit that Aussie kind of accent when they sing now. That's starting to grow on.
That was very Missy Higgins.
Is it a Missy Higgins song?
Yeah, well, that was yeah. That's why. I mean, he's very authentic with his covers. He likes to stay true to the artist that did the original. That's all the dial-ins we had for this week. Very skinny week on the dial-ins. Obviously, a lot of people still enjoying their holidays. Enjoy them. We'd love to hear from you next week. I will be putting the call out if I don't get many again, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. We appreciate you listening in. 2024, episode 1, in the bank.
In the bank. We did it. Mail it in. Yeah, see you next week.
Thanks for listening, guys. Take it easy.
Hope you had a great break. We'll see you next week when you all come crawling back because you're fucking fed up at work like me. Yeah, we'll see you then.
Bit of news next week too.
Oh, yeah. See you then.
Bye.
Bye.
You're my boy, Blue!